Hello students. Well, I am Sunil Ranjan and I am an English teacher, and I felt it my responsibility to guide you so that you could increase your general awareness and get to know about the people who have made news across the world. Now, coming to Aung San Suu Kyi. Aung San Suu Kyi is a Burmese human rights activist, Nobel Peace Prize winner, and the current state councillor of Myanmar, which was earlier known as Burma. She was born on June 19, 1945 in Yangon, Burma, which is known as Myanmar today. She brought democracy to her country with non-violence. She is the leader of the National League for Democracy in Burma. She has been in house arrest many times. She won the Rafto Prize and the Sakharov Prize in 1990 and the Nobel Peace Prize in 1991. In 1992, she was awarded the Jawaharlal Nehru Peace Prize. Aung San Suu Kyi could not become the Prime Minister of her country because of the tough rules there. Eventually, she became the state councillor of Myanmar. Her father helped to make Burma independent from the United Kingdom in 1947. He was killed in the same year. She grew up with her mother, Keen Kyi, and two brothers, Aung San Lin and Aung San U, in Yangon. One of her brothers, Aung San Suu Lin, drowned when Suu Kyi was 8 years old. Her other brother, Aung San U, currently lives in San Diego, California, and is an American citizen. Her mother, Keen Kyi, became famous as a politician. She became the Burmese ambassador to India in 1960. Aung San Suu Kyi went to college in India at the Lady Shri Ram College for Women in New Delhi. Suu Kyi continued her education at St. Hugh's College, Oxford, and learned about philosophy, politics, and economics. She also went to the School of Oriental and African Studies at University of London in the 1980s. She moved to New York and worked at the United Nations. In 1972, Aung San Suu Kyi married Michael Aris, a professor of Tibetan culture who lived in Bhutan. She had met Aris when they were both students at Oxford. In 1973, she gave birth to her first son Alexander in London, and in 1977, she had her second son Kim. Aung San Suu Kyi returned to Burma in 1988 to take care of a sick mother. That year, the long-time leader of the socialist ruling party, General Ne Win, had become the president and ruled Burma from 1962 to 1981. The Burmese people wanted a democracy after the military ruled the country for several years. Aung San Suu Kyi admired Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi's use of non-violence. She was also inspired by Buddhism. Aung San Suu Kyi worked for democracy and helped make the National League of Democracy on September 27, 1988. As Suu Kyi was fighting against the government, she was asked to leave the country, but she did not. She was arrested in 1989 and imprisoned in 1990. This was after an election which her party, the National League for Democracy, won, but they were not allowed to be in charge of the country. Between 1990 and 2010, she was almost always in prison or was under house arrest. Burma released her in November 2010. Suu Kyi was going to be released in 2009, But when a man was found entering her home, she was kept on house arrest for another year because she had broken the rules of the house arrest. After she was released from house arrest, she was elected to be state councillor. When she was state councillor, Burma had serious problems with the genocide of the Rohingya. She strongly believes in democracy and is of the opinion that the leaders of a country can learn from the mistakes committed earlier. So friends, here I come to the end of this session, and if you have subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. If you haven't, do subscribe, because I promise that I'll be coming up with finer videos for you for time to time. Thank you.